Hey guys, I'm gonna wait a minute or two before I get started just to see who joins me real quick for this Sunday clock back extra time live. Real quick, I just want to step in and give you guys a word, so when you get here, you know how we do, just say hey boo so I can know who's here and give you a shout out. I'll be starting shortly. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start because I have dinner to cook. So, hey Tasha, I just posted something. Number one, hey guys, I'm Valencia Griffin-Wallace, but if you on here, you already know my name. So, I just posted something on my Facebook live. I posted 3 quotes. I put the streets, not for everybody. That's why they made sidewalks. I put, hey hun. That's right, y'all. Say hey boo when you get here. I put real doesn't just recognize real. Real recognize everything. And then I put I surround myself with hustlers, whether it's book smart, street smart, whatever. Hard work understands hard work. So in case you didn't see those quotes, I just put them up on my Facebook page. Then I put, there are some lessons I learned in life that I only could have learned when I survived being G-Baby. And if you know me and been knowing me for a while, know a little bit about my story, you know, you've heard me reference G-Baby. G-Baby was me. G-Baby was my survival mode. When I was, you know, G-Baby was Valencia on survival mode. And I grew into Valencia. So that kind of put me in this mindset, and I said, okay, before I start cooking dinner and getting in wife mode, to jump in real quick, and I'm going to tell you guys, hey, Miss Cindy, you got to say hey, boo, when you come up in this room. So I just want to say that I've been called a few things, right? I've been called street, I've been called hood, and I've been called ghetto. I've been told that in order to do anything with my life, I was going to have to change everything about me. And some things about you, you can't change. And I wouldn't change. Okay, let me go back, because I'm not ghetto and I'm not hood, but I'm very street, right? And too many times when I say real recognizes everything, I mean that. Because a lot of times people that know about streets and the struggle, they get to a position in life where they're doing good and they deny that part of them and don't reach back and try to help the people that's still in the street. That bothers me. So the way that I am is a combination of the way I grew up and how I had to survive. Why would I deny my survival? Because you wouldn't understand how I live now if you didn't know how the heck I survived. I'm in my feelings a little bit, but that's how I do. I'm going to give it to you how real. So back in the day, I used to get offended when people used to call me ghetto and hood. People that don't know what those terms mean, you just throw it around because simple fact is cute. It's that's the end term or whatever. But please understand, I'm not ghetto, I'm not hood, I'm very street though. Hey Ashanti, I'm very street. But like I said, there's certain lessons that I had to learn and I would not have learned had I not survived the life that I lived before. So I say all this to say, don't let people call you names and try to put things on you because they have no idea where you come from. You understand what I'm saying? I don't deny who I am. I talk the way I talk. My hands move. I'm very animated. I'm not for everybody. I'm not trying to be for everybody. Because I'm for those people. I'm going to tell you exactly who I'm for. I'm going to tell you exactly. So you'll know whether you need to invite your friends or get off my Facebook Live. I'm for the people that grew up struggling with no hope. I'm for those single moms like I was at 20, not knowing how you're going to put A and B together to feed your child. I'm for those people who everybody spoke so much BS against you that you couldn't find your way up in life. That's who I'm for. I'm for those people that really want to do something with their life, but they really don't know where to go, have no support or anything else. Yes, I'm for you. So in order for me to give you my message and to do what I'm here to do and really motivate you and tell you it could be done, I can't just tell you how I live. I got to tell you how the heck I survived. So no, I don't get offended when I get offended if you call me ghetto and hood. Yeah, I'm going to correct you. I'm not ghetto, I'm not hood. I know how many pieces of jewelry to wear if I go to a business meeting. You understand what I'm saying? I could go through a 1,300-page book like it ain't nothing and tell you everything about it. So no, I'm not ghetto and I'm not hood, but I am street. But in order for me to reach the people that feel like they down in the dirt, face first, no way up, I got to bring my street to you the way you going to understand. So that about me, I won't deny. I'm for those people that grew up, you know, with their mama stealing from them. Because y'all know, my mama was on drugs. I used to hope and pray when I woke up the next morning I still had jewelry on my radio or whatever. So why am I going to tell you how to live now without telling you how I survived? In order for me to do that, you got to hear it. You got to feel me. You got to know when you see the pretty pictures on social media, unlike everybody else, I'm not going to tell you I woke up like that. I'm going to tell you how I climbed out the dirt and here I stand today. I'm going to tell you how to get off the street and get on the sidewalk into a subdivision. You understand what I'm saying? So when I posted those things today, it was a reason I did that. It's a reason I did that. Because I want you guys, don't take the parts of you that people talked about and think there's something wrong with that. Learn how to use that. Learn how to use that. Don't deny who you are for nobody. Don't deny who you are. That's tip number one, because y'all know how I like to do my lessons, classes, and session. I got 3 for you. Tip number one, don't deny who you are. Don't deny. I've had people tell me that I was so refined and ladylike, I must have had a good upbringing. And then I dropped the mic and said, well, actually, my mom was on drugs and my daddy kind of disappeared for 20-something years of my life. But I take it as a compliment that I grew into who I was supposed to be. You know? So that's tip number one. Tip number 2, don't change who you are. We want to go from nothing to something overnight like we won the lottery. No, it's not going to happen. If you Google people that won the lottery, a lot of them are broke today. Don't change who you are, especially not to fit in nobody's box. Somebody put a comment on my thing the other day, unique is the new black. I take it that they meant I'm a unique person. I may be unique or I may just be real. And maybe people now are recognizing real instead of people that's not real playing real. But if you cut them, they're going to bleed fake. So that's number 2. Don't change who you are. Do not change who you are. Tasha, I hope you typed. Oh, you typed it in. Thank you, honey. Thank you. I'm trying to read comments. And you right. You right. Okay, tip number 3 for you. Tip number 3. Grow from that space. Hey, Queez. You got to say, hey, boo, when you step in the room. Grow from that space. Whatever struggle, pain you had growing up as a teenager, as a young mom, wherever you at right now. Grow from that. Grow. I'm not telling you to change. I don't believe in change. I believe in growth. I grew from G-Baby to Valencia. I didn't change from G-Baby to Valencia. It was a growth process. Had I not had my street experience, hey honey, had I not had my street experience, that mentality that got me through, Valencia wouldn't be standing here today because I would have died as G-Baby. There were some things I had to learn on survival mode as G-Baby that got me right here to where I grew into Valencia. And I can tell y'all standing tall as a proud woman, yeah, my mom was on drugs, my daddy wasn't there. So what? And what? Here I am today. And what? I'm just saying, y'all know, like one of my favorite sayings, who gonna check me? That's one of the things I want you guys to really get in your head. Hey, Mona, you got to say, hey, boo, when you step in the room. One of the things I want to get to was that very thing. I do understand that because I was a little too street for some people. I understand that I'm a little bit too much for some people, but as I stated at the beginning of my video, I'm not for you. I'm for the people that feel what I'm saying, because simple fact, you understand what it's like to feel like you don't have no hope, and somebody that's been exactly where you are now, I used to be there. But see, on the street, you learn how to survive. That street mentality is all about survival. So when I say about who gonna check me, who gonna break you, who gonna stop you, you didn't survive the worst. What's the problem now? I'm telling you how to go from the street to the sidewalk to the subdivision. That's today's lesson. You understand what I'm telling you guys? So don't get caught up with the titles and the things. I want to see some hearts. Y'all throw me some love out there. Throw me some love. Okay. I got to make sure that me coming on my main page instead of my group is being effective. Otherwise, I don't want to waste your time or my time. You know? So when I talk to you guys and post different things and tell y'all my story, it's not, I know my story. I know my story backwards, sideways, in and out. Shoot, I'd be inspired by my own story. I wonder how the heck I got here and lived. But it's not about me. It's about you guys seeing somebody that's going to be real with you, that's been through what you've been through in some way, shape, or form, and could tell you that you're going to be all right. Because let me tell you something about my street self that people used to call me ghetto and told me I wasn't going to be nothing with life. Next year, and I'm dropping it right here because I hadn't announced it to anybody else. Y'all get to hear it first. In May, I will be speaking in India with my street self at a women's conference. So when I tell you stuff like don't deny who you are, don't change who you are, and grow from that space, I believe in showing you and not just telling you. I believe as I go through my process and as I continue to grow, I'm going to share with you guys, because of the simple fact that I do understand what it's like to feel like ain't nothing worth getting up. It used to hurt my feelings. Like I said, when people used to tell me I wasn't going to be anything, I used to get mad. When they used to call me ghetto, hood, and everything else, I used to get mad and get ready to fight. But I understood that real recognized everything. And I recognized it for what it was. You recognize me. You see me. It's something about my ghetto, hood, street self that got you paying attention. See, people a lot of times, and this message going a whole other way, but y'all got y'all 3 points. A lot of times people will tell you stuff because simple fact, they see the potential in you. And if you ever got your stuff together, you would be a threat. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I know. If you get your stuff together, if you stop worrying about defending yourself to people that don't even matter, you're going to be a threat. I tell y'all, sharks smell blood. Fact. So if I was a jealous person and saw some type of greatness in you, and I'm scared of your greatness and where you going to go in life, how can I stop you from getting to your greatness and where you supposed to be? I'm going to mess with your self-esteem. I'm going to tell you, you ain't nothing because your mama and daddy was messed up. I'm going to tell you that you ain't going to be nothing because you didn't finish college. Oh, I still got semesters left. I'll get to it. I'm going to tell you, you're not going to be nothing because you had a kid and you're a single parent, and me with my holy self waited till I got married to have a baby, and I got a white picket fence and stuff is just lovely and perfect. Close my door. My son just got home, y'all. You gonna come over here and say hi? If not, close my door. I'm not gonna tell you those things. Close this door, Cam. I'm not gonna, people will see the greatness in you and make you feel bad because, simple fact, your hair look a little bit messed up, but because of the simple fact I didn't have the money to get my hair done. Exactly why I know how to get hair done today. You are so disrespectful, son. Go ahead. Kayla, get him close the door. But let me tell you, since he right here, I was a single parent. I got pregnant at 19. Now, I was already beat up in life. I didn't have a reason to live. And here I was pregnant with a baby. I didn't have no example of parenthood. What I was going to do with a kid. But I didn't give up. And here it is, 19, almost 20 years later. That's not just something he bought from Walmart. My son just got back from basic training, finished high school. So don't tell me what you can't do because of statistics or what people tell you about having a kid young. I was young and unmarried. No, get out my video, son. Go. Sorry about that, guys. He just messed up my whole mode. But I'm telling you, don't let people make you feel bad about who you are. I know, ain't he so handsome? That's my baby. I'm telling you, y'all, I'm telling you what, like I always say, I'm telling you what I know, not what I read. I'm telling you what I lived, what I survived in order for me to get to this point. When I decided I was ready to live because I was tired of feeling like I wanted to die, I put in the work. I'm always talking about putting in the work. Putting in the work. A lot of you guys, and I love you, I appreciate you watching, but to be honest, a lot of you guys wouldn't have made it past year 10 of my life. I got so much strength that it scares me. And I used to wonder why I got to go through this, through that, because he knew I could go through it. So I could be standing here today to give y'all a message. So if you're going through anything, you know you going through it. Don't sit in it. You going through it. If I could go through it, you could go through it. Had I not went through certain things, I would not have got to the point of living where I could teach you the message and tell you it can be done with my street self. I hope y'all get where I'm going tonight. I'm supposed to be cooking dinner, but I just felt a word that I just needed to get on here and just share with you guys tonight about just about life in general and where you may be at. And don't worry about changing who you are to fit somebody else's mold. Don't worry about what people may have called you year 1 through 50 of your life, year 1 through 10 of your life. Don't worry about that. Don't deny who you are. Don't change who you are, but use that and grow from that. You didn't did enough surviving. I'm here to teach you how to live. You understand? Don't let anybody discount and devalue you and your journey. It's the reason why you're here today. And I want to just drop a challenge real quick before I go. Now, if you in my Facebook group, you guys already know my challenge. We're doing strategic planning for our life for 2017. So I challenge you guys, by December 15th, go ahead and do you a vision board for 2017. See, long before it showed up in my life, I had to see it. Y'all know, y'all can see the vision board in the background, and you can see that sign for Define You. That was from last year. That was a vision in my head long before I have it, and I have it up there to teach me that if I think about it, if it's in my heart, I can make it happen. So I challenge you guys to, by December 15th, do you a vision board. Get it out your head what your growth game look like. For you. For you. I'm telling you, y'all, don't worry about who called you what. If people tell you need to change, don't worry about that. I did not change a thing about me. I grew. I grew. When I talk about being G-Baby, I said it was a journey from G-Baby to Valencia. I didn't change. People told me I needed to change my attitude, change my face, change the way I walk, the way I talk. Shoot, I needed a whole new me. Let people tell the story. And it didn't sit well with me. That didn't sit well with me. I couldn't be somebody else. I couldn't talk soft and walk cute and be refined and not wear my nails long like I like to and listen to rap music or trap music and listen to gospel all in the same playlist. I couldn't change who I was, and it made me uncomfortable. No, that didn't work. Instead, I grew. I grew into a person that know it's okay for me to have gospel music, a little mystical, a little trap music, a little country, whatever I want to listen to in the same playlist. You understand what I'm saying? So I just want to encourage you guys, be yourself. Stop worrying about trying to change. A caterpillar don't change to a butterfly. They start from an egg and it grows. It goes through different things in life, different metamorphoses before that butterfly come out. So with that being said, guys, I wish y'all a happy Sunday. Meditate on that this week. Share the video, love it, like it, whatever. Just encourage somebody today, because right now I promise you somebody feeling like they real messed up. Somebody feeling like they real messed up because of what they didn't heard their whole life. Somebody is feeling like in order for them to get anywhere in life they need to change. No, you don't. Because everything you went in life was not for you to leave behind. It was for you to grow from. Don't worry about changing you. Grow you. I need somebody. If you with me, if you hear hashtag grow you in the comments. That's all I want y'all to do. Grow you. Don't change you. I don't care what you did. I don't care how many men, women you done slept with. I don't care if you was on the corner. I don't care if you was selling drugs. I don't care if you hit your mama. I don't care if whatever you did. I don't care if you went to jail. I don't care if you don't have a job. I don't care if you got 5 jobs. It's a reason why everything that you are going through. Don't change that. Grow from that. Grow from that. So with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed my Happy Sunday video. And I'm going to go cook because I like to eat. And I'm in the South. That's what we do. We eat and we cook. Thank y'all so much for joining me. And just remember my 3 tips. I'm going to run through them real quick again. Don't deny who you are. Don't change who you are. And grow from that space. You know? So with that being said, guys, peace and love. Thank you so much for watching and joining me. Like, love, share the video. And as long as y'all watching and getting something from it, I will continue to go live on my main page. The revolution will be televised. Oh, that sounded good. All right, guys. Peace and love. Happy Sunday. Y'all know how I do.